Conway. Urgent business meeting.
No problem, Tyne. What can I get you?
No, never mind that. Let's get on with it. I'm Rourke. So which one of you two is doing the talking?
I am. And in case you can't read a watch, you're 10 minutes late.
People lose teeth talking like that, pal. Now, do you want to do business, or do you want to get snotty?
Obviously, we want to do business. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here.
Then let's talk.
Any bother in there?
No bother.
What's the matter? Did you forget to bring a comic to read while you were waiting?
You just keep on riling me. Go on.
Jake. Let's drive.
There's the signal.
Done from Jeff.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Looks like the deal's gonna go down.
Rock's on his way for the goods now.
Received.
Not before time, is it?
Go get the stuff, will you, Jake? I want to have a word with Smithy about you-know-what. Do us a favour, will you, Smithy? Get off Jake's back for a bit.
Yeah, he's a real hard nut, isn't he?
He's a bit immature, I'll admit. But I trust him. And he's got bottle, believe me. He's just jealous. Because he reckons he should be doing your job. So cut him a bit of slack, all right?
Yeah.
Good. Because I've got something to put to you and I don't want any distractions.
Go on.
The reason I was late at the pub was I was having a meeting with my financier.
Ah. Your mysterious money man.
Yeah. That's right, my money man. Anyway, there's a job that needs taking care of pronto. It's not pleasant, but it's very lucrative. And I reckon with your army background, it might be up your street.
So what is it, then?
Snatching a copper. Squeezing him for the hideout of a police grass and then making sure the grass stays quiet. Permanently.
That's heavy.
That's why we need someone with a certain level of expertise.
Why go through the copper? There's got to be easier ways of tracking down this grass without risking all that.
If there was time, yeah. But he could start shooting his mouth off at any moment, and that can't happen. No matter what.
So who's this copper in line for the treatment, then?
Just someone from up north. You don't need to know all that yet. All you do need to know is that the contract is urgent, and it pays 200 grand. Anyway, you don't have to answer just yet. I don't want anyone who's going to get cold feet halfway through the job. Meet me at the nightclub at 4 o'clock. I'll have your answer then.
Done from Jeff. It's going down.
Nice doing business. After you.
When you're ready, Jake.
Just right. I'll have time to go put a tenner on the 230.
Down from Jeff. Buyers are heading in your direction. Stand by.
Received, Jeffrey. Just give us the word.
What the hell's he waiting for? Where's the signal? I don't believe it.
Andrew, I hear you were asking earlier how Smithy was getting on.
That's right, sir.
Yeah, well, I've just heard from Jeff Daly. Apparently the operation's gone pear-shaped.
Not down to Smithy, I hope.
We'll soon find out.
Show us TOA at that disturbance on Bassett Lane, Sarge. All right, what's been going on?
No, it's nothing. Me and this Nancy boy are just missing a...
Hey, come on!
Enough!
Right, get it!
Smithy, this better be good, because at the moment we're looking at 6 days' work down the toilet.
It's pretty good, Sarge. Rawton just offered me a contract to kidnap and torture a copper for information.
You what?
And then kill an informant. That's why I didn't give the signal.
Who were the targets?
Well, I don't know who, what, or why. That's the point. I figured it'd be better for me if I stayed in place and find out exactly what this is all about.
We did the right thing, obviously.
Apart from anything else. If I don't play along, Rook's just going to go and get somebody else to do the job. For real.
Who's paying for it? Any idea?
It's got to be Rook's boss. This money man is so cagey about. Rook didn't say much, but I got the impression it's them personally at risk from this informant.
This is SO10 territory.
Don't I know it? Trouble is, I've got a meeting with Rook in an hour and a half.
Right, I'll get on to Meadows, see how we're going to play it. Then we'll...
Yeah. Yeah, it's me. You what? All right, I'm coming straight round and we'll find out exactly what's going on. OK, I'll meet you there if you prefer. All right, then. Bye.
What's up?
That was Rook. Miller's been nicked. He's at Sunhill.
Nicked? What for?
Rook got a message. Miller called for his brief from the nick. But he's suspicious as hell. Like Miller being pulled in half an hour after they've just done a drugs deal.
Oh, I'm not surprised. He's not suspecting you of grassing things up, is he?
I don't know. He was a bit moody.
Vicky, Sam, come a word.
They'll be back in a minute, yeah?
All right.
Who's that?
His name's Jim Farrant. He's a known dealer, part of the Railcoast Street firm, but he didn't have anything on him.
So what's he in for, then?
He was having a scrap with someone outside a betting shop.
Jake Miller.
Yeah, that's right, Sarge. He's in one of the sales.
Is there a problem?
Well, it depends. What are you planning to do with him now?
Well, Miller was the instigator of the fight, but Jim Farrant won't press any charges, which just leaves the busted lip that Sam got off Miller.
Tell me you're not planning to make a meal out of that, Sam.
Right, is this a subtle hint that you want them turning loose, Sarge?
Huh.
Right.
Hello, Tony. You heard about Jake, then?
Not really, no. That's why I'm here. What happened?
A couple of plods pinched him, right outside of here. His own stupid fault, if you don't mind me saying so, Tony.
Pinched for what?
Smacking one of the dealers from that Railcoast Street crowd. They came round here trying to poach a bit of business.
And that's all that happened?
Yeah. Well, I told Jake to let the bloke walk away, but no.
I take it you've got the franchise on this place then, Tony?
Sort of. Jake's got a nice little sideline here dealing to some of the punters.
No wonder he was so upset.
It's not the first time the Railcoast Street crew have tried muscling in on our patch. They need sorting out.
Right, I've been on to SO10. DCI Tasker.
I remember him from the undercover training course.
All right, he's on his way down to Liaise. But he'd prefer it if you postpone the meeting with Rourke to have that chance to brief you in person.
I don't think that's on, Gov.
Why not?
Rourke needs this job doing urgent. He needs a decision. So if I postpone on him now, he's going to think I've bottled it.
Yeah, That's exactly what I told Mr. Tasker over the phone.
Anyway, I don't need a briefing. I can handle it.
I'm sure you can, Smithy. But just like Rourke told you to take a minute out to think things through, I think you should do the same from our point of view.
How do you mean?
Well, once you start this thing, you're going to have to follow it right the way through. As if you're actually going to carry out the contract. Right up until the time when they make the arrests.
I know that, sir.
We're going to need concrete proof of conspiracy and intent. But above all, you mustn't forget that there's 2 people out there with targets on their backs.
I know what you're saying. But I've already thought this thing through in my head. I know all the risks, and I'm ready to go ahead.
Fair enough.
Anything else to say? Good luck.
Better go and earn me money then, hadn't I?
All that punching around, in the end, they couldn't do nothing. Coppers.
I'll see you guys later. Smithy?
Tony? Heard you had a bit of bother.
Yeah, well, no sweat. Know what I mean?
So, do we have something to discuss or not? Don't worry about Jake. He knows all about the contract. In fact, he was pitching to take it on himself.
Well, no offence to Jake, but you need someone that's been over the wire a few times, not someone that's still playing with his action, man.
Yeah, right. Big man. I bet you weren't even in Northern Ireland, you tosser.
Jake. Whoever does this will have to disappear for a while. And Jake's far too valuable to me doing what he's doing. So if you want the job, the only thing we need to talk about is whether or not you're up to it.
Well, let's put it this way. For 200 grand, the murder's the easy bit. It's the torture that's going to take a bit of stomach. An army mate of mine got killed on patrol one day. A bullet from a Barrett Light 50. It went straight through his vest. I was standing next to him at the time. So when intelligence got word of who pulled the trigger, me and a para-regiment corporal decided to get a bit of payback. So we snatched this geezer off an estate in Portadown. And when we got him somewhere quiet, we nailed him down and went to work on him. With a welding torch and a couple of scalpels.
What exactly did you do to him?
Let's just say the Provost didn't have much use for him afterwards. Anyway, I'm ready to do this job. It's up to you to decide whether you think I'm up to it or not.
All right. You're on. Provided you can lay out a detailed plan of the operation for me to put to my financier before tomorrow lunch.
I can do that. I've got a couple of conditions of my own.
Which are?
50% up front and a face-to-face meeting with the man who's pulling the strings. Like you said, I'm going to have to go to ground after this job, and I want to make sure I'll be looked after properly.
Well, the 50% shouldn't be a problem. The meeting I'll have to see about. My financier's a bit shy.
Aren't we all? Anyway, first things first. If I'm to get started, I'm going to need to know who this copper is.
He's nice and handy for you. A DCI at Sun Hill, name of Jack Meadows.
(9:15). Stay well back. Don't forget he's a copper.
I know what I'm doing, all right?
Yeah. Just remember what Tony said. Help Smithy and don't give him any lip. turning right just up here.
How do you know?
Because I know where Sunhill Nick is from here, and this is the shortest way to go. Right, put your foot down up to the junction so we don't lose him.
Right, let's get on with it, shall we? You've all been introduced, so I'll just step aside and let DCI Tasker bring us all up to speed. OK, Graham?
Thanks, Jack. Right. Everybody knows what this is about, but it's a tricky operation, so I make no apology for restating the basics. We've got three main tasks to carry out. First, supporting the undercover operative. Second, protecting DCI Meadows and the other victim as yet unknown. And third, putting a name and face to this mysterious moneyman.
If it was me, I'd do it right here. This is the last place that copper would expect an ambush. Petrol bomb across the windscreen, baseball bat to the head, and you'd be away with him before the filth could spit.
Oh, that's really smart, that is. Apart from anything else, I need him conscious, you dickhead.
So what is the score on this police informant, sir? Because we still don't know who he is.
Simply put, Dale hasn't been told yet. Rourke's withholding the informant's name for the moment, probably to avoid any leaks which might alert him to the death threat.
If there's any more cagey about it, the whole flaming thing's going to grind to a halt.
Dale's obviously pushing for every scrap of information he can, but he's working strictly on a need-to-know basis. Not easy. But DCI Meadows has a few ideas on who it might be, and once we identify him, we can put some steel around him. Which brings us to the next point, protection. You wanted a quick word here, Jack.
Well, just to underline the absolute need when you're watching my back to avoid showing out. Even if it means backing off from time to time and leaving me exposed to danger. His name's Ken Stockley. He's been a snout of mine and Jess for the last couple of years.
The reason we think he's the most likely candidate is he's already in hiding.
From what?
Well, he's had a couple of anonymous threats recently. Nothing specific, but enough to shake him up a bit. It's possible that somebody's rumbled that he's an informant.
Where is he?
He's in a rented flat, keeping his head down.
We may be way off base on this, but at the minute he's the only candidate we've got.
Then let's move on it. I'll sort out a couple of my lads to go in there as well on protection.
All right, Ken. Kerry, this is Ken Stockley, DC Holmes. DCI Meadows is tied up at the moment.
Coffee?
Yeah, why not?
So, what's the panic, Mr. Daly? What's going on?
No panic, Ken, just a few questions. You had any new thoughts about who made them threats last week?
No, not really. I was still kind of hoping it'd turn out to be nothing.
How do you mean, nothing?
Well, I mean, nothing that serious. Nothing to do with me helping you lot out occasionally.
What else could it be?
I don't know. Personal grudge. A nutter. Something to do with work.
What sort of work do you do?
Imports and exports. Isn't that how you put it, Ken?
Classic cars, mainly. Expensive ones. Milk?
No, thanks.
Good. Anyway, why? What have you found out?
You know a guy called Tony Rourke? South African, runs the Nightcrawler.
Yeah? Vaguely.
Could your anonymous caller have been him?
No. Well, wait, he didn't have an accent at least. What's going on?
It doesn't make any sense for it to be Rourke anyway, Sarge. Not when he's trying so hard to keep it quiet.
I know. Just trying to emphasise.
Look, will somebody tell me what's going on?
We've got word there's a contract out on an informant. My guess is it's you.
Hey?
So, Ken, the question is, what do you know that's more valuable than your life?
Nothing. You don't know for sure it's me.
We don't want to alarm you unduly, Mr. Stockley, but until we know otherwise, wouldn't it be safer to assume that it is?
It's crazy. Good hiding, fair enough, but who want to kill me, for God's sake?
That's what you're supposed to be telling us.
Smithy.
All right, Governor.
You walked into a minefield this time, all right, didn't you?
Lucky I did. I've got a meeting with a money man later.
When?
1 o'clock. Got to go over the kidnap plan with him. Get a down payment for the job.
That's what you call cutting to the chase. That's almost too easy.
Well, it had crossed my mind. But then they said right from the start that this job was super urgent. They haven't got any time to mess about, have they?
Sleep all right last night?
Eh? Yeah, like a log. And before you say anything else, DC Meadows already given me the pep talk.
There's a lot of pressure on this one, especially since it all came out of the blue. No time to prepare. Any worries, doubts, indecisions? Talk to me, all right?
I'm fine, Governor. It's under control.
Friends are just over there.
Thanks. Tony. Now I know why he told me to wear a jacket.
Lucy, this is Dale Smith. Smithy, this is Lucy Haslock, my financier's attorney.
Nice to meet you. Now, look, I'm not trying to be funny here, Tony, but I thought I was meeting the man himself.
Unfortunately, Dale, my client deals directly only with Tony or myself. You're here to talk to me.
Well, this is hardly the place to discuss.
We won't be disturbed or overheard, don't worry. So, why don't you tell me your business plan, and I'll let you know if it's likely to be acceptable.
She does know exactly what's going on here.
I don't like time wasters, Dale. Do you know how you're going to do this job or not?
All right. I'll take Meadows on his way home from work. I know the perfect spot. A rolling roadblock to stop him, and then CS spray in the face. It'll take 30 seconds tops. I've got an old army mate that'll help me with that bit. $5 grand and no questions asked.
Go on.
A stolen getaway car, then switch to a second for a trip to a nice quiet spot. A phone call to Mrs. Meadows to say he'll be out all night on an urgent job. That'll give me plenty of time to get to work.
You know you'll only have one shot at this. You sure you can get the necessary information?
A couple of hours of what I've got in mind will get blood out of a stone. No matter what they tell you, you just have to keep on hurting them until they're screaming mad and you know there's no sanity left to string a lie together.
And what about the second part of the venture?
Well, once I know the location of the informant, I'll have all night to go in and finish the job. Either a nice, quick, quiet stabbing or something more refined. Depends on the circumstances.
And all the fine details of the arrangements?
They're being worked out. Of course. It would help if you tell me who this informant is.
I think that's best left until just before the job. Don't you, Tony? No offence, but it's a rather touchy subject with my client. Can you do it within 36 hours?
Well, that gives me no time to establish a proper pattern of movements for Meadows. But, yeah, it's possible. So are we on?
I think I can probably recommend that we go ahead.
Right. What about my money?
I take it you want small used notes. That takes time for the amount you're talking about. And there is one other matter we need to discuss first.
What's that?
Jim Farrance. That dealer Jake had a run-in with yesterday. It's time him and his mob were taught a lesson in territorial boundaries.
So you want his legs doing as well? I thought this Meadows business was supposed to be top priority.
Let's just say Farrance will comprise final proof of your reliability, Dale.
A month in the hospital should do the trick. Take you 5 minutes. After all, that is your day job, Smithy.
So what's on your mind then, Graham?
Rourke's already withholding information from Smithy. We know that. So, what if he's got an emergency backup plan? Somebody else watching you that we don't know about?
Be a smart move on Rourke's part, wouldn't it?
And if there is someone else backing up, following you on a pre-arranged route's the only way we've got to try and clock him.
Sure, round trip to Barton Street should do it, with Don and Brian tailing you as spotters.
Well, I'd prefer as few bodies on the streets as possible. But you're the expert, so let's do it, shall we?
Got a problem, Gov. They want me to kneecap that rival dealer, Farrant's. He sprung it on me at lunch.
So stop.
They've made it part of the deal.
Did you get the money?
Nah.
Did you meet the financier?
Nah. Like the deal with some flash city tart instead. His attorney.
I thought you said you had this meeting sewn up.
I'm doing my best.
Yeah, sorry, Smithy.
They really jumped me now. A Miller being nicked yesterday didn't help. Rourke's even talking about going through counter-surveillance routines before we go out now, just to be sure.
You're just going to have to stall on Farrant's as long as you can, see if we can work something out.
Find out where he hangs out for me, will you? At least that way I can convince Rourke that I'm working on him, tracking him down.
Will do. If the worst comes to the worst, we can take Rourke and Miller and hope they roll over on the money man. But we can't even do that until we got something that stands up in court. We need that down payment.
You get anything done?
Nothing, Gov. You were clean as a whistle all the way.
Well, that's something, I suppose. There's nobody else hiding in the woodwork.
For the time being, at least.
Farrant's is obviously fairly well up the ladder in this Relco Street farm.
So if he's put the word out about something, it's more than just hot air.
Hey, you got something?
Yes, Gov. Just had a word with Miss Snout from the betting shop. Stockley's the target, all right. He's definitely been fingered as a police grass.
So who rumbled him, then? Who made the initial threats?
Well, it could be anybody. People just put two and two together after a while, don't they?
Yeah, OK, but what's the link with Rourke? What's he got on him?
Well, we're still trying to figure that part out, Gov. But you haven't heard the best bit yet.
Go on.
This rival dealer, Farrant's, obviously knows something we don't. Apparently, he's saying if he could find out who'd accepted the contract to kill Stockley, his firm would pay them a matching sum not to kill him.
So where do Farrant and his crew fit in?
What's the point? How does Farrant know about it? Come on, Ken, stop playing games. It either came from one of our team or it came from you. So who have you been leaking information to?
I haven't. I rang a couple of old mates, sources, to find out if it's true about this contract.
You idiot.
Did you think we were making it up or something, Ken?
How do I know? I don't know what's going on anymore.
Well, that explains how Farrant's picked up on it. So, what have you got that they might want?
Stop messing about, Ken. You spill what you've got now. What is it you know that's worth 200 grand to keep you alive?
I know Tony Rourke's entire drug running set up from top to bottom, that's what.
From top to bottom? Including his financier? How?
I work for him. Been working for them for the past year, helping bring in the stuff.
And all the while you're feeding me and DCI Meadows with scraps of gossip about dodgy cars and bent gear, keeping the pocket money flowing. That's very greedy, Ken.
Farrant knows that you work for Rourke. So if you grass up Rourke's firm and close it down, there's going to be a huge gap in the drugs market that Relco Street can step right into.
So who's the money man?
Eh?
The man upstairs, Rourke's financier.
No way.
What do you mean, no way?
I know where this is going. You're going to want me standing up in court giving evidence, aren't you?
Are you thick or what? You're already a marked man. What difference is giving evidence going to make now, eh?
Get out of my face, will you? I'm the one in the firing line here, not you.
Yes, but at the moment, we're the only thing that's keeping you safely tucked up in bed, sunshine.
Look at it. This place is perfect.
It's a bit far from where you'll be snatching him, isn't it?
When I get started, Tony, Meadows is going to be making a lot of noise. We're going to need somewhere that's totally out of the way. Look. Even better. I bet this is totally soundproof with the door shut.
All right. So what's left to organise?
I'll get this place decked out. Gas lamp, ropes, a few tools. I'll pinch a couple of cars later tonight and stash them away.
Then you're ready to go?
Yeah. I reckon I can take Meadows on his way home from work tomorrow. But I still need some cash up front to pay off my army mate after the snatch. I want him completely out of the picture before I start on Meadows. The less he knows, the better.
You'll have your down payment before then.
Aren't we forgetting something? A little side issue the boss wanted sorting out, for example, by the name of Jim Tarrant.
Don't be a smart-ass, Jake. He does have a point, though, Smithy.
To tell you the truth, I was going to deal with that next.
Don't worry, I'm gonna be down there a little bit later on, right? We're gonna just sort out everything, yeah? Let's take it easy. Let's do what you have to do, and, you know, we'll link up a little later on, yeah? All right. No shots, yeah? What's that? Yeah? Don't worry, I'm gonna be down there a little bit later. Let's sort out
Of course I am. You wouldn't get asking me that right now. Everything is gazooned tight.
Calm down, I only want to talk to you.
You got a funny way of introducing yourself, mate.
Yeah, well, I didn't know what sort of reaction I'd get just walking up to you now, did I? I work for Tony Rourke. All right?
So you're the new muscle I heard about.
Yeah. And a little dicky bird tells me your firm have got an offer that might interest me. Or was that you just mouthing off?
What you want about?
The Stockley contract.
How'd you hear about that?
Never mind. Now, I ain't got a lot of time. Is there a counter-offer or not?
Rourke. Why so keen to stitch up Rourke?
Well, why should I risk being banged up for 20 years when you lot are willing to pay me to do absolutely nothing?
You know, Rourke and his boss won't be too pleased with you, mate. Doesn't that bother you?
Well, if I was scared by the likes of them, I wouldn't be doing this job now, would I?
How do I know you're on a level?
Because Rourke sent me down here to put you in traction, mate. Now, all I need from you is a promise that you're going to draw the curtains and hold up in your room for a day. Now, are we going to do a deal or what? I didn't have a choice, Governor. Anyway, the point is, Tarrant went for it. Yeah. Now, I'm going back to the nightclub now to make double sure my money's on its way. All right. See ya.
Smithy. How did it go?
What's the matter?
Nothing. I just want to hear about Tarrant. All the gory details.
Only when you tell me what Dennis the Menace is looking so bleeding smug about.
I've been following you, tough guy. That's what.
And what is it you think you've seen then, eh? Come on.
I saw you chatting with Tarrant up on that balcony. Funny that, because I thought you were supposed to be busting the guy up.
I've had it with the little pillow, Tony, I mean it.
Never mind that. You've got some explaining to do, Smithy.
So it was you that was following me, was it?
Eh?
I thought it was the old Bill, you stupid prat. That's why I didn't give Tarrant his kicking. Because I thought you'd rather I wasn't nicked for assault just at the minute.
You bloody liar. You never knew you was being followed.
Oh, don't flatter yourself. You're about as subtle as a Panzer division.
Get out of here, Jake. I'll deal with this.
He's lying. He's up to something.
Get out!
I'll cripple him next time, I'm telling you.
I told him he wouldn't be able to fool you just by using his mate's car.
Too right. Look, Tony. I thought I was being followed by the old Bill. That's why I just gave Tarrant a warning and left it at that. All right?
Ignore Jake, Smithy. I told you he was jealous. Finish sorting out the arrangements for tomorrow, and then go home.
I've still got to go back and follow Meadows. Check his route home. What time he leaves.
Jake can do that kind of donkey work. Teach him a lesson.
Yeah. Just make sure he does a better job of it this time, eh?
Don't worry. I'll be having a few words with him. Now go on. Get out of here.
All right.
Smithy. Your money will be ready and counted by first thing tomorrow morning. All right?
Lovely.
I don't doubt he handled it well, Graham, but we nearly came unstuck. We were lucky.
Anyway, as soon as Smithy gets the down payment in the morning, we can move in and shut them down. I just wish we could have wrapped it up tonight.
Well, there's no point in pushing them for the month early after what happened. And while we're on the subject, I'd like Don and your lad to stay out of sight on the way home. And we're too close to a result now to blow it because somebody showed out.
Always an awkward sod, is he, your governor?
Oh, he has his moments, but he always puts his lads first, and you can bank on that.
Yeah, well, he can give me an earful later if he likes. But I'm going to close up on him a bit.
Oh, nice one, pal. Right, back up, come on, back up. Go round the block. It runs parallel with this road.
We're at full stretcher. Everybody's either here or on the beach street. We need some extra bodies.
All right, Andrew, we're on it.
Chase up Stafford around Barton Street, will you, Matt?
Sir.
Any news? Not yet, sir, no. Air support have just joined in and CID are crewing up for the raids. All we can do here is keep combing the streets.
What a shambles. I take it SO-19 have been alerted?
Oh, yes.
Good. Find him, Derek.
The bastards are following the exact plan I worked out for them.
How long do you reckon we've got before, you know?
Well, I figured on roughly an hour for the whole snatch and transfer.
Well, that gives us about 40 minutes, tops.
Well, the first stop's got to be the derelict workshop.
Be a bit stupid them taking them here, wouldn't it?
Why? They only went early because they thought I was double-crossing them, not because they rumbled that I was a copper.
Tow uniform, Danny, yeah. Get some bodies down there. Right, the nightclub and Rawton Miller's houses are sorted. The raids are going off in a few minutes.
What about Stockley?
I'm on to that.
Anything else?
Hold up, Gov. Did they find the DCI's mobile in his car?
Eh?
His mobile phone. If he's got it with him and it's still switched on...
The cell phone company might be able to trace it through the base stations.
Get on it, Don.
Gov.
Everybody else, let's get out there and do something useful.
Nothing.
We're just wasting time on this, Kerry. They'd hardly bring him here, would they?
Well, it's all got to be checked, Danny. You don't want to be the one who misses him, do you?
Sierra Oscar from 9-2.
Go ahead, Bob.
Yeah, Matt, read that vehicle on Canley Fields. It fits the description of the first getaway car. A silver grey Sierra, Echo 329, Alpha Papa uniform.
Received.
Right. The warehouse is on the approach roads. Wake up all the night watchmen. I want to see their security tapes. The second getaway vehicle must have gone by one of them. Right, let's move.
This is definitely where we're going.
Positive. There's a stash of drugs in here somewhere.
Yeah, well, we can worry about that later.
Oh, 20 minutes left.
Listen, none of this is down to you, Smithy.
I'm the one that screwed up with the meeting with Farrant.
You were in a corner, you did the best you could.
Yeah, and I still let that evil little prat follow me, though, didn't I?
There's none of us smelling of roses right at the moment.
DCI Tasker from DS Beach.
Yeah, go ahead, Don.
I'm at the cell phone company, Cath. We've got a trace. Mr. Meadows must have tried to make a call.
Received.
The base station covers an area of approximately a quarter of a square mile radiating outwards from here. Best fix they can get. And Mr. Meadows' phone is somewhere inside, hopefully with him still attached. So we're going to comb every street and knock on every door until we find him. 4 teams, north, south, east and west. Bob, you're north. Sorry. Everything between Canley High Road and Broom Lane, up as far as the Parkmead.
Right, you and Sally.
Right, next, south.
Stockley giving you anything on Hasler?
Not a peep.
Bricking it, is he?
Says he's not saying anything until he's shifted to a proper safe house. Somewhere DCI Meadows doesn't know about.
Well, we've hardly instilled confidence in him losing your governor, have we? But we don't need it right now. We've got a trace on the phone. We're off to lend a hand.
I'll follow you.
Sarge! Sarge! What we got?
Oh. Man, we're stuffed.
OK, so we assume they dumped it out the window on the way. That still gives us a line from Canley Field through where we found the phone leading where? What's out here?
More of the same.
Industrial estate, the Bronte, derelict factory land, and all this is residential, assuming they all went a straight line, of course.
Then let's keep the troops moving in that direction.
Well, you heard what the man said?
Listen, Gov, we're out of time. So the next move we make's got to be the right one, otherwise DCI Meadows ain't coming out the same the other end.
Go on, then.
It's a bit naughty, but I've got an idea.
Come on, Ken, open up. It's DS Daily.
Keep your voice down, will you?
Hello, Ken. This is PC Smith. He's your new minder.
What? Removing you. Get your coat.
What about all my things?
You ain't gonna need them.
I thought we were moving to a safe house. Where's Daly?
He's gone. The only reason he came here was to get me through the door. The other 2 have gone as well.
What's going on?
They're needed for the search. Now get your coat.
I want to talk to Mr. Daly first.
Right. Have it your own way.
What are you doing? Where are we going? You trying to arrest me?
I ain't arresting you, mate. I'm giving you to Tony Rourke's crew in exchange for my governor.
What? You're mad! You can't do that!
Yes, I can. And when my governor from Sunny last, I'm just going to say you were so frightened you ran off.
Listen, wait! Wait!
I haven't got time to wait. The DCI's been snatched because of you, and you've done nothing to help us. So as far as I'm concerned, they can have you.
What do you want? Do you want the money, man? OK, I'll testify. It's Lucy, all right? Lucy Aslock.
You what?
She's Rourke's financier. She controls everything. We used to have a bit of a finger, and that's why I'm selling
Save it. I'm not interested. All I want to know is where Rourke has taken Meadows.
Well, how should I know?
Well, think! You've got inside knowledge to their set-up, don't you? They've taken him somewhere quiet, somewhere safe. Where does Aslock live?
She's got an apartment on the river. But they wouldn't have taken him anywhere near her, would they?
Well, where does Rourke keep his drugs that he brings in? What about premises, warehouses?
No. He keeps them scattered about. Small stashes for safety.
Where? Lockups?
Yeah. He's got one behind Canley Marketplace.
No good. It's right in the middle of town, so where else?
He's got a small boat on the marina.
Where else?
There's an old air raid shelter. Foundry Street, behind the derelict factories.
Who is he, Jack?
tell me his name. Come on.
Get on the floor! Still? Get on the floor now! Oh, please stop me against the wall! Get him up! Get him up!
You're all right, son. You're all right. Easy, mate, easy.
Is he all right?
They gave him something. He's a bit out of it.
I asked if he was all right.
Hopefully. We'll see. It's down to you, us, finding him.
Don't even think about it.
Hello, love.
Hello again, Lucy. PC Smith, Sunhill, DS Daily.
Yes, what is it you want?
Your bloke told us where we could find you. Ken Stockley. What? Doesn't ring any bells? Bit of rough, was he? Funny. Because he spent the best part of 2 days tying himself in knots over you. Trying to cover for you, even.
How ironic.
Nah. I'll tell you what's ironic, Lucy. If you hadn't tried so hard to keep him quiet after you found out he was a grass, he'd never dreamed of rolling over on you. Think about that for the next 15 years.
15 years? You wish.
Let's go inside, do this nicely. Check your flat out while we're at it.
You best wish you get 15 years. Because I've got a long memory. And I can think of much better ways of dealing with you.